guys, it's Angie. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial based upon Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. I thought this would be a kind of fun Halloween costume. I haven't really seen any tutorials or anything for it, but when I think of Halloween, I think of Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, come on, he's like the king of Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I did make this little headpiece with the birds out of things that I found at Michael's craft store, and it's on sale right now, all this stuff, so if you want to be the Raven for Halloween, just a heads up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let's get started. For this Poe-inspired look, I wanted a different eyebrow shape, so I went ahead and covered my own eyebrows. If you want to see a tutorial on that, click where I'm pointing. Using a white eyeliner, I sketched in new eyebrows. I felt this elongated S-shaped eyebrow went really well with this look. Next, I primed my eyelids using Urban Decay's Primer Potion, then I applied Maybelline's Color Tattoo Eyeshadow in Toughest Taupe. I applied this to my eyelids and underneath my eye. This is going to serve as a base for all the other eyeshadows. On top of the taupe color, I applied Inglot's black eyeshadow in AMC 63. I focused this on the eyelid and to the area underneath the eye. And to help blend this out, I used a clean 217 brush from MAC. As you can see, I also lightly applied that eyeshadow to the inner contours of my nose. Since it's a raven, I did want to keep this look pretty dark, but I also wanted to replicate the sheen that feathers have, so I used a duochrome pigment. The one I'm using is by Jessie's Girl, and it's called Secret Weapon. I picked this up with a wet brush and stippled it around my eyes. It's definitely okay to be messy with a look like this, the messier the better. Next, I added a little more black back into the look to darken it, and then I added more of the Jessie's Girl pigment. Doing this in layers produces kind of a smoother transition from dark to light. You definitely want to alternate between the two until you get a smooth blend. With the blue liquid eyeliner from NYX, I stippled on more texture around the eyes. I used my fingers to help blend out that liquid. To represent feathers and wings, I took an angled brush and black eyeshadow and started flicking outwards from the eye. There's no real pattern for this, just let the brush flow with the contours of your face. I also added a few silver highlights around the eye using the Makeup Forever Flash Palette. After lining my waterline with a black eyeliner, I decided to add a few more feathers using a black liquid eyeliner. I like the way this kind of catches the light. These eyebrows can be a bit tricky, so it's best to start off lightly. That's why I sketched them on with a white first, and now I'm going to be adding black from the Flash palette. And once I'm happy with that shape, I went back over them with a black liquid eyeliner. This is going to give them that dark, rich raven color. For this look, I really wanted to include a beak, so I began with a gray eyeshadow and just ran it down my nose using a detailed brush. And I further defined that beak with a matte black eyeshadow. Along the sides of my nose, I used a clean brush to blend it out and make it look more polished. To highlight the tip of the beak, I applied white from the Flash palette, and then I applied Secret Weapon on top of that. It created a pretty cool effect when light hit it. It's kind of like reflective, like a beak would be. Next, I applied a pair of Feathery Falses, of course, nevermore. For the lips, I first lined them with a black eyeliner. I like to do this when I'm creating a specific lip shape, and the lips here are angular and pointy, again to mimic a beak. I went over the lip liner with an OCC Lip Tar, and the one I used is called Tarred. For contour, I used a matte gray eyeshadow from Makeup Forever. Here comes even more feathers. I used a black face paint from Snazaroo and a filbert shaped brush to create the illusion of feathers on my neck. I stamped the brush to create layers of feathers. If you own a boa, you can totally skip this step. Finally, the last step is to use a makeup setting spray, and use it generously. With all this hard work, you want to keep your makeup on as long as possible. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this Edgar Allan Poe inspired tutorial. I thought it was kind of fun for Halloween. He's who I think of when I think of Halloween. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I like thumbs. I have a fetish. Probably shouldn't be telling people that, but you know, don't judge. It's okay. And please join me on Facebook and Twitter as well. You can see all of my previous tutorials and we can chat about our favorite Edgar Allan Poe stories. Personally, mine is A Telltale Heart. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you soon. Happy Halloween. Bye. I went to that Harry Potter Pottermore website thing, you know, that one on the internet there. Guess which house I got in? Gryffindor. Probably be Ravenclaw for sure.